because we have it big. We have this big.
Send me your location, I'll pull up right now. Smoke a
Hey cupcakes. So I look like a fucking potato right now. My head is just there. I didn't know what to do to my hair, so I decided to just put it down. I don't know, just whatever. But I am coming to you and I'm giving you another story time. So this time I went to McDonald's with my mom, and then I was like, you know what? Let me just do a story time of the time when this creepy McDonald worker. I was like, you know what? Let me get some food from McDonald's. Let me tell you, the McDonald's where I bought the food is the same McDonald's that like the story happened to me, and you're gonna be like, why are you still going there? But don't worry, he's gone. It's fine. Like, let me do a mukbang story time, and I'm here and I'm giving it to you. So here is my food. I hope it's not cold because I got it like 20 minutes ago, and I put lashes on, and I don't know if I did them right, so if I didn't, just ignore it. I got mad food, like I'm gonna eat it all, but I got McDonald's French fries. Then I got a 4-piece chicken nugget. I don't know, what is this? Oh, this looks bad. I don't know if I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try it, but if I don't like it, then I don't like it. I ordered from. Then I got myself a hot and spicy McChicken. I always get a cheeseburger from McDonald's, so I had to get myself that. They gave me barbecue sauce and ketchup. Oh, the guy was nice. He was really nice to me. I forgot to mention I got a sweet tea with light ice because I don't like too much ice. This is the story of my creepy McDonald's worker. So if you want to hear the tea, bitch, then come and eat some McDonald's with me. Grab your fucking tea, because it's gonna be good. But let me just try my food first because I'm hungry. I didn't eat much in the morning. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody could change my mind. But McDonald's have the best fries, hands down. What should I eat first? Do you think I should get my cheeseburger or my spicy chicken? I was gonna be like, they didn't put pickles. I was like, hold up. Why? This was taken back in 2014, my freshman year. What was I doing? Oh. To my siblings, if you hear this, that is not me. That was another person.
Honestly, I don't remember. I was probably fucked up. Yeah, I was crazy back then.
Those who are still in high school, and, you know, I do not encourage anybody to do whatever I did. These were my mistakes, and, you know, I graduated high school. I made it out. I was hanging out with a group of people, which, by the way, no shade to them or anything. I still talk to half the people I used to hang out with back then, but we were like a big group. We were like maybe, I would say 11 kids. We would go out every morning and we would hang out for like a couple of hours at the park, and then we'll get hungry and then we'll go to McDonald's, because when you're broke, you ain't got money. Who's there for you? McDonald's. Would come in there and make so much noise, like it was crazy. Like, I'm surprised nobody ever like yelled at us there, but I guess the workers from McDonald's started noticing us. They started knowing who we were, and like we wouldn't go there in the morning, so they would think we're coming out of school, because we'll go there like at 1 or 12, around there, 12 or 1. Right. And then one day we were making noises, and my friends, they were doing this, like, they were doing something. I don't remember, but they were doing something on the table. And one of the workers maybe late 30s. He comes up to us and he's like, oh, back in Nigeria we used to do that. And like my friends, like my friends weren't all girls. There was mostly guys, and there was maybe like 4 girls, including me. So I looked at him because it wasn't like, you know, just a bunch of kids just looking at him like, okay. And we just looked at him and we were like, oh, like, that's cool, whatever. Some of my friends found him creepy. They were like, why did he come out of nowhere saying that? But I didn't pay mind to it. That. And my friends were just like talking to him. Some of my friends were talking to him. They were just like, oh, yeah, well, this and that. They were having a conversation with him. I was like quiet and I was just looking at him. And, you know, I was just like kind of like in my own zone. I was just looking at him. But he didn't notice me or anything like that. So it was weird to me. Every day we would come in and he would talk to my friends. But like I said, I was quiet. So I don't think he ever noticed me until they started going to school. Some of us it was basically, it started off with 11 of us cutting school and going to McDonald's, and then it was just like 8 of us now, and we would still meet at the park and then we'll go to McDonald's. But that's when he started noticing me. He made a joke to my friends and then he looked at me and he's like, right? I don't remember the joke. I wasn't paying attention to him. I was just like, okay, like whatever. And we all decided to start meeting up at McDonald's because I think it was cold. It started to get cold. So they were like, oh, let's go to McDonald's and meet up there. And then we'll go to the park and then go back to McDonald's. So I live near McDonald's. So I was always the first person to arrive there and wait for them. They'll all like take 10 minutes, 15, 20. And then we'll eat breakfast and then we'll go and then come back. And I went to McDonald's early, and I was waiting there for a whole hour for my friends. He noticed that I was alone, and he was like, he would go like this, like, and I would just look at him like, and then like out of nowhere, he just comes up to me. He's like, so who's your boyfriend? And then I was like, what the fuck? He was like, oh, because you hang out with so many guys, one of them must be your boyfriend. And I said, no. What did he say? He just said, oh, when they come, like, let me know when they come. And I was like, okay. Like, I didn't care. I was just like, okay. He would just make jokes around with me, but it wasn't like funny. It was just corny jokes. I realized that my friend was coming from through the glass doors, and I was like, oh, my friend's there. And he like he started mopping like out of nowhere, like he didn't know us. And she didn't see that he was talking to me, so she was just like, oh, hey. And then I was like, I didn't pay mine. I was like, okay, he loved, that's good for me. I don't have to talk to him. He would do it like maybe twice a week. Like he'll come talk to me, and then once he sees my friend, he walks away. And I didn't notice that until like maybe later on. So then maybe a week passed by, and then I'm waiting for my friend again, and I'm on my phone, and then I see somebody coming towards me, and he's like, ah. And then I was there like, did I scare you? And then I was like, no. And then he was just like, oh. To be honest, I forgot all the things he talked to me about. But he started talking to me about like turtles, this and that, about his country. To get less and less, the group, like it started to become 6 and 5 and 3. And one day he would talk to me and I would have a conversation, and this was like all friendliness. Like I was just like, oh, he's my friend, whatever. My friends would start coming like late to McDonald's. Like if I had to be there at 9, they'll start coming at 11. So I'll be like for like a whole hour there by myself. And then he was like, oh, when are your friends coming? And then I'll tell him like, oh, they're coming at 11. And right like at 11:50 or something, he'll leave. They'll be like, oh, what were you doing this whole time, like waiting for us? And I'll be like, oh, I was talking to a McDonald's worker. And they thought I was weird, like, why are you talking to him? I told them like, oh, he's a cool guy, to be honest. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, he makes jokes. And they wouldn't believe me. They'll be like, why are you lying? Like, he doesn't even talk when we're here or when he's near us. One day, I was with my friends and I saw him mopping from the front. And I told my friends, like, there he is. Like, that's my friend. And then they'll all look like, yeah, right. Like, so if he comes near us, like, he'll say hi to you. And I say, yeah. We started to get close. And I'm looking at him, like, waiting to say hi. And I'm there, like... he starts mopping and he just mopped right past me. My friends looked at me like, oh yeah, he's your friend. And I'm like, he is. I saw you with your friends yesterday. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, which one was your boyfriend? And me, I was joking around, so I was like, oh, the one with the black shirt. I'm not gonna say my friend's name because, like, I don't know, we cool, but like, let's just call him my friend Chris. I was like, that's my boyfriend. And he's like, oh, that's your boyfriend? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, oh. So then there was a point where it was just me and Chris cutting school, and he'll be like, that's your boyfriend. Why does that matter if that's my boyfriend? Why do you keep asking me? He started making like mean jokes to me. I just don't remember what it was, but he started like catching attitude with me. I didn't care because like I didn't have no feelings or anything for him. I was just there like, what is wrong with this guy? I started to get like creepy. Like every morning he'll start waiting for me to get there. I told him that Chris was my boyfriend because I wanted him to stop talking to me like, oh, she has a boyfriend, I'm not gonna talk to her. One day my friend Chris, he comes to me, and then we started hanging out, and then he would mop right next to us all the time. And it was starting to get annoying. Like, I didn't even talk to Chris about anything because he was near us. And I didn't want him to know anything of my private life. He'll ask me like, where is he? And I'll be like, he's coming. I just start saying that. I'm like, oh, he's coming. He's coming soon. And he'll ask me what time. I'll be like, he should be coming soon. I don't know when. This happened within 2 days. So let's start. Went to school this day, but I cut like maybe 5th period, and then I went to McDonald's to meet up with my friend Chris. I was waiting there for a good like hour. Let me just tell you what I was wearing this day. I was wearing these loose pants where they go down a lot. Don't ask me why, but I had these loose pants, and these loose pants that would show my underwear a lot, and I hated that shit. That shit was so annoying. But like, oh, you're waiting on your boyfriend? I'm like, yeah, why? He was like, oh, just asking. Chris comes, and me and him, let's just say me and Chris were broke as fuck. We were broke as fuck, and I had maybe $5, he had maybe another $4, or maybe it was the other way around. Let's put the money together and buy something from the dollar menu. And I was like, yeah, cool. I noticed as we're going to the counter, so there's like 2 cash registers, but we didn't go to the first one, we went to the second one. I noticed that the creepy McDonald worker was mopping, but next to the first cash register. And mind you, they're not that far. Well, they're pretty far apart. So first one is here, the second one's here, and he's mopping like over here. So me and my friend were like, oh, let's go order from the one right here. We go and we order it, and it came down to like $9 and something cents. We had the $9, but we didn't have the something cents. Kind of looking at him like, so are you gonna pay? Do you have 9 something cents? We didn't have enough money, basically. The cash register was just there, like, and I was just like, so they're not gonna give it to us. I was like, alright, let's just take something out. So I don't know what we took out. We took out something, and then after we were good. So then when the food was ready, we came and ate in the back, and then while we're eating and talking, I noticed he's mopping behind me. And I looked at my friend, and he was just like, yo, your boy. And I'm like, yo, shut up. I mean, like, he was like staring at us, but like he'll go like this mopping. Finished eating, and I left like nothing. Monday came, and this day was probably the worst day of my life. Nobody cut school with me. I cut school by myself.
You are so dumb. You are really dumb. For real.
Oh, they don't want to cut school? Well, I can't stay home, but I don't want to go to school. So I'm gonna stay all day at McDonald's. I went there in the morning. I wasn't even there for a whole 3 hours. Like, damn, like that's like I was there for like an hour, chilling on my phone. And he's like, hey, like this was after what happened that day when my friend, the whole incident. He was like, where's your boyfriend? And at this point, I'm like, he coming. We're gonna meet up here, and then we're gonna go out somewhere. He was like, oh, like, yesterday, like, I saw that you didn't have money. You and him were struggling. You guys couldn't pay the food. And I'm there like, bro, what the fuck? I was there like, yo, I was like, damn, this motherfucker heard the whole shit. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And he was like, I felt bad. Like, I was gonna pay for you. I was just there like, oh. And then he's like, yeah, but I was afraid, what if you guys didn't eat the food? I think he's just saying that because he just wanted to get a good impression of me. And he's like, so how is your relationship? And I'm like, we're good. And then like I'm using my phone while he's talking to me, because that's how I avoid people. So I'm using my phone, and he's like, we should text sometime. My dumbass was like, I don't have service. I have service. And I like went like this, and then he starts touching my phone, and I'm like,
And
he's like, we need a text and stuff like that. I want to talk to you. And I was like, you talking to me right now? Hang out, we should go out to eat. You don't know how bad I want to hang out with you. Mind you, I'm alone. I'm in the section where the playground is, that little play thingy on McDonald's. And I'm sitting there, and he's talking to me. And nobody's near us except this one guy. He was on his computer, and he was like right in front of me. He starts like coming close to me. Like little by little, he starts like working his way close to me. And I'm like, yo, out of nowhere. It's just where he just had me fucked up. He starts telling me, why are you with him? Like, why do you associate yourself with like these Spanish boys? And I'm like, what? Why don't you try the black men? And I'm like, you're beautiful. Like you could get yourself somebody that is worth more than the Spanish boy. He's quiet the whole entire time. I was just listening to him. Then he says, like, because we have it big. We have this big. I was just there like, you need to try something bigger. You're so fucking sexy. Like, you don't know the things I want to do to you. Like, I did not think he was gonna say these kind of things to me. I started like to panic. And then he was like, oh, like yesterday, like I saw your panties. They were brown. And I just couldn't believe it, because they were brown. I got up mad quick, and I looked at my phone pretending like somebody texted me, and I was like, my boyfriend wants me to meet him up at the park, so bye. So once I got up, he blocked me. Like, he didn't let me go. He's like, please don't leave. Like, I want you to stay. Like, I get out of work at 6 p.m. Like, come on, like, let me take you somewhere. He grabbed me lightly, like from this hand. I saw the guy that was on his computer, and I looked at him, and he looked at me, and I guess he saw that we made eye contact, so he let me go. As the door is closing, I looked at him, like, because I thought he was gonna chase me, and I looked at him, and the door was closing slowly, and he's like, please come back, please come back. I leave from McDonald's, and I was like so fucking scared. I start running because I thought he was gonna like clock the fuck out and just chase me down. And I start to cry, and I was like, bro, like, what the fuck just happened? I didn't go to that McDonald's for like a good 2 months. I went there my sophomore year, but after school with my friends. And I remember we were eating, and I saw him from the back of the counter, and he was like doing, I think he was cleaning. Well, that completes my story. That was my creepy McDonald worker. Everything always happens to me, and I don't know why. Like, I didn't finish my food. I'm full. I can't even eat this. That's a creepy story that I went through. I have more, but shit, I'm saving those. If you have any creepy stories, comment down below and tell me your story, because I love, like, I don't know about y'all, but I love watching like creepy stories on YouTube. I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to click that bell to get notified every time I post. Till next time, bye.
Nigga like a black and mild.